big day in the books today. Started the day off strong, coming in on the bike and then straight into a run, little brick session. We're trying to organise as a team for Edge a little bit more structure around doing things together, going out for coffee, getting in a morning run. So today was the first time we've done that. Just a little 5K, finished with a coffee, which was gorgeous. And then as soon as we came back, met Shay for the first time. Shay is basically heading up a lot of the women's training within the app. A lot of the exercise selection for women is very different from men, and that's based on preference, and everyone has their own goals. She is working with me today with regards to all of the video demonstrations. So we're going to be going in, filming all of those. I think we've got about 40 exercises to film, smash that out, and then we've got Johnny Davies coming in for lunch. Going to have a training sessions with him, and then have a meeting with him regarding all of our kind of ambassador things as well, ahead of the ambassador launch that we've got this weekend, which is super exciting. Cannot wait for. And just to go over the team as a whole, what we're trying to build with Edge and alongside my training and my goals. Edge is a hybrid training app that is going to be for the masses, and we've already launched, but now we're taking it to the next level. We'll bring on a whole new ambassador team, upgrading our whole UI, all of our product as well. So that's really exciting. We've got Ben, who's in charge of all of the development, Sam, who's in charge of all of the fitness programming, working with the athletes like Becky, like Shay, Danny Ray, to build in the conditioning, strength, running, head up each department. And then Mikey is our CEO in logistics, and then me as marketing, chatting rubbish, basically. So it's really exciting. Cannot wait to see what happens after this weekend. Take you along for the journey, and this is just episode 1 of this. So I'm looking forward to looking back on this in a few months' time, and hopefully, fingers crossed, seeing a success. I reckon that way. This might be it. Feeling that slightly fresher.
Yeah.
You can tell me if I'm doing a good shot or not. Right.
Is it on?
Yeah. Cool. And then if you just come and have a little look, see what you think. If it needs to be a different angle. And then we can change the angles.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Just
Okay.
do it. If you can just do a couple of angles. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
They've got the option.
Okay, sweet.
Cool. Perfect.
Schmeezy. Nice. And then we'll do the same again with the number.
That's a wrap.
That is El Rap
Alright.
for the morning.
Workout for the day.
How was it?
That was good. Smashed it. One take wonders.
Yeah, very good.
Easy. Yeah, that was really good. They look really good. Perfect. I've now got to edit all of this. Unreal.
The lighting was good though.
Yeah. I think in general, all of them were good lighting. We didn't even need the, whatever it's called, box light.
Nice.
Soft,
It just looked too fake. Ideal. Alright. The pull-up band was a tricky one. Never done that.
Yeah.
What we've got.
We'd stopped it pinging it.
Oh,
We said that earlier. We were like,
Caleb, Johnny,
It's not bad. How you doing, man? Nice to see you, buddy. You alright?
Yeah, all good.
Johnny, Shay,
Love to see you. How you doing? You alright? Pleasure.
Ben, locked in.
Hello, mate. How you doing? Thank you.
I'm good. How are you feeling post?
Yeah, alright. Thank you. Not too bad. Like, body fine. Like 2 days afterwards, I was like walking around, moving again.
Really?
It's just like energy, like energy systems.
I, to be fair, I feel like I need
There's
that.
a lot of things to get on.
Broken.
Hi, I'm Corey.
Johnny, how you doing? You alright?
Nice to meet you.
Takeaway cup or
Sofa?
Yeah, Chris, you want that? 2 litres of fluid an hour, and I still got severe dehydration. I weighed myself when I got home, and I was 6 kilos lighter.
Just dehydration.
Yeah, so like it got to a point where I was, you're supposed to be peeing once an hour in an ultra just to test your hydration. It's supposed to be clear. And they're like, oh, how many times you peed? Like how many times a lap are you peeing? So 8 hours in, I hadn't peed once the whole race, and they're like, dude, you're very dehydrated. Realistically, that's like the legs felt fine coming out of it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, that's doable. What's up, buddy?
How we doing?
Very well, mate. Good to see you back. You alright?
Not bad.
Busy?
Yeah.
Just catching up on testicular chafing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's a niche one. Had you experienced that before?
Never before, no. It was like I came 18 hours, I changed shorts over because I was like, why does my nuts hurt so much?
But can it be used in a kind of high-risk environment or like a lifting environment? Yes. Like almost like repetitive strain.
I guess so, yeah. It's like just in that little bit there. 102 miles of running, and the one thing that hurts is
Bit of brachialis.
is my forearm. Sorry, I whole thing yesterday.
I just realised, I go, why go back to sort of that bit more push pull, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight bar push down. Bit of pull down. Skull crushes. That's done. Like 3 sessions a week. One of them was like a 5x5 bench.
Yeah.
One of them was like pause reps. Then another one was just pure technique. Just literally like fully engaging glutes, really arching the back, and then just doing like a lot of work on like spine mobility for literally just bench press. And then getting fat enough so to restrict the bar path, so it would go from there to there and not there. So, and it worked. We put on a lot of weight there.
But you said he was out benching you, yeah?
Huh?
Was he out benching you?
He did. I mean, he was massive. He was also outweighing me by about 20 kilos.
Mass moves mass, baby.
Actually, mass.
Mass moves mass. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to talk about in a video until I've made the video.
Really?
Yeah, I never sit down and be like, this is going to be the video. So like,
Really? So I go the other way around.
Yeah.
no, I always start with
You go content first. and
content
then-
first, because the images just, I always say the images you're using are just there to support what you're saying.
story.
Same as how PowerPoint presentation is just to reiterate what you're saying. It's just a reinforcer.
Yeah.
There's more people who aren't into fitness than actually are, and a lot of people who need help and advice when it comes to fitness and are training out are generally people who are new to fitness and are new to that. So like, again, as much as it's great to have recognisable face in there to reinforce certain things and become familiar characters within there, it's also so handy to still. There's so many more people who don't know these
Yeah,
people,
on
and
an
there's only more people
organic
who
level.
don't understand fitness. And again, you know, the purpose of the app at the end of the day is to help people who are maybe at a beginner point or who really don't know what
They're
they're
the
doing when
people
it
who
comes
get
to
the most value.
There you go, and that's it.
And our
Like
best
us,
lifetime
not
value
like-
will be from people that are starting, but
Yeah.
you get the full progression of their journey rather than people that know exactly what they want because
For sure.
they're fully capable of doing it themselves.
100%. So one thing I often do is I show my content to someone who doesn't care about fitness.
Yeah.
So the person I chat a lot of ideas with over, he's not into fitness. He doesn't like running. He hates running.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anyone is. So I'll show. I showed him a video when I was with Nick Bear, and he's like, "Who's that guy?" I was like, "It's Nick Bear." He's like, "I don't know who that is." I'm like,
if it makes sense to him.
But the point
Yeah.
being is there are more people who don't know who he is, and there's more people who don't know who I am than actually do know, and not to assume that like everyone's going to know that
Yeah.
because you're just it's closing off to so many more people. And again, it's not about having the people who are super interested watching the videos. It's about people who aren't actually that interested also watching the videos, and that's how it spreads out to far more people.
I was like, I just need to get out of the house, so.
They were fucking on it on terms
They were
of
getting,
content.
mate, they were getting 20,000 views every live, and their lives were on for like 5 minutes an hour.
They were great.
I didn't realise.
Oh, when he almost missed it, mate.
Yeah, mate.
I was there, like in bed, like.
Cheers. All good?
My test is good.
Sweet. Are you going to say the question or do I just give the answer?
You go for it.
Perfect. Lift heavy, run far. Do a few runs of that.
Yeah.
Cool. Lift heavy, run far. Lift heavy, run far.
That was the best one.
There we go.
Yeah.
You want to just make sure that's all right?
Yeah, that was good. I think because yours is in the day, I need to do some tweaking for the saturation, but that's fine. It has been stressful. Long day in the office, literally. Crashed out hard caffeine, and I think that it was really productive though. Like with Johnny coming in, with Becky, with Tori, Lily has also just come in for shooting some of the mobility and stretching stuff for the app, which is really, really exciting. But my social battery is through the floor. But it is at least a lovely evening, and I am very glad that we got everything that we need to get done today with the filming of Shay, with the filming of Johnny. Really excited for the next few days that we're going to absolutely be cramming in a lot more work pre-launch, which I'm buzzing for this weekend, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it goes well with everyone, with Zoe, with Danny, everyone at World Champs. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and today was just the start of things to come, and I think this journey is going to get a lot more chaotic, hopefully less stressful. I can only imagine it will probably be the other way around and get more stressful, but with the support of the whole team, I think we all kind of bear it quite well, and the next step for me is really to lean into the marketing, lean into my socials as well to help propel the brand in a way that represents Edge as a company. So I'm going to be doing my next race in September, which is the Swiss Peaks 100 Ultra. The goal for that is to obviously finish for one. I think the time cap is about 33 hours. And realistically, if I finish in under that time cap, I'm going to be pretty happy. And to hold a good amount of muscle, I want to lose weight over the next 12 weeks throughout this training block, but realistically want to hold a good amount of muscle. The whole point of Edge is hybrid training, being able to do everything. And for me, that is a big focus about staying strong, keeping strong in the gym, and being able to do all those things and climb a mountain and go out for long runs. So by losing weight, by keeping muscle, by being able to do those long rides on my bike, but also long runs out, and training for hours on end, I'm going to hopefully be setting the tone and walking the walk after doing a lot of the talky talk. But very excited, and I'll see you soon.